Hi, in this video we are going to learn how to use Design Blocks. Design Blocks is a tool to easily create great looking posts that are mobile responsive, meaning that the post will adjust automatically to the device's screen no matter what device is being used. And they will automatically be translated to the user's preferred language. Using graphics in your posts definitely helps to make them visually appealing. But you also want to keep in mind those that rely on screen readers to read your content. With Design Blocks, you can make newsletter type posts that include both images and text so that your content is accessible by everyone. Like this example here, made by one of our great teachers at Franklin Elementary, David Madrigal. We see that he added a graphic at the top, but he also has key information as text nicely laid out using Design Blocks. So let's learn how to do this. Design Blocks is a tool that can be used in posts. So I'm first going to start a new post. You can find the Design Blocks tool under the More Rich options. Then you can select Design Blocks here. Here you'll see a drop-down with all the blocks you can use to build your message. These blocks will add the layout to your post, where you will only need to replace the placeholders with your own content. Let's build a monthly newsletter using Design Blocks. We're going to start by adding a header. So all I need to do is just select it from the list. The Design Blocks are structured as a table. So if you need to customize any of the elements, you can simply click on the design block that you'd like to customize, and you'll see options that apply to tables, such as table header. You can remove table, you can add rows or columns, you can change the table style, the cell style, the background, you can adjust the alignment vertically and horizontally. So here, let's go ahead and replace this text with my monthly newsletter title. If I'd like to format my text, all I need to do is select it and use the formatting tools here in my post. I'm going to make this title larger. So I'm going to click on the More Text options and I'm going to adjust the font size. I like to also change the background color of my header. So I'm going to click on the header and I see that I have my cell background option here. So all I'll do is click on it and I can select a different color from this palette. Now let's continue adding more design blocks to our newsletter. Go back to that More Rich option to see the design blocks. Now I'll go ahead and select one that will give me two columns, including image and text. I'm going to click on it and I see the placeholders for my images and for my text. To replace an image, all I need to do is click on the placeholder and you'll see the option to replace it. You can drag and drop your image in this gray area, or you can click on it to locate the image in your desktop computer. So I'm going to go ahead and select an image, open it, and it'll get added to that area in my post. Now, very importantly, we need to add alternative text to any images that we add to our post so that anyone using a screen reader can also know what the image is about. Now let's go ahead and replace this other image. I'm going to click on it, replace, and I'll locate the file in my computer. Let's go ahead and share about a zoo trip image I have here. Now let's go ahead and work with the text. Here I can remove any of the text by deleting it and adding your own. This is going to be a header, so I'm going to go ahead and select it and make it a little bit larger. I'm going to also change the color of the text. So here in my rich text formatting tools, I'm going to choose the color that I'd like my text to be in. Now I can remove the placeholder text here and add additional content. I will do the same for this area over here. I'm going to have an area for reminders. And I'll match the formatting to my other title. So I'll adjust the font, change the color, and I'll make it bold. Now let's go ahead and add one final design block for anything that's coming up in the classroom. So I'm gonna go to More Rich and find my design blocks, and I'll go ahead and select this text box. This is going to have this nice background color for it to stand out. Now, if I like to change the background, I can go ahead and click on the design block and go to the cell background to find another color that I like to have in this area. Now remember that I said that this is structured as a table. So if you like to have more than 2 columns or anything different than what the design blocks menu offers, let's say you want to have this text box but have other columns next to it, I can go ahead and click on this text box that I added and add more columns to the right or to the left of my design block. So I can go ahead and select Insert Column After, and I'll repeat that step to add another column. And if I click here, I can see the frame of this cell. You can continue to customize your message using the tools inside of the menu for each of the design blocks to make it look the way you want it to look, or you can simply use the design blocks here in the menu. The design blocks are really there to make it easy for you to insert layouts that are already pre-built in Parent Square. You can reuse any post you've created in Parent Square by simply going to it and selecting Duplicate. After you duplicate it, you can make any changes you like by changing the subject line and the content in the post. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.